Got taken unawares by the storm, eh?
Hello, everybody. I'm Ami Polizei Funk, and I am here with the heavyweight champion of the world, Monsieur BartonPL. How you doing, Barton? Welcome to the show.
I'm fine, BFF. How are you?
What's up, BFF? You know, this is a bittersweet moment for me, Barton, because I think that's the last time we'll probably ever roll that SNF5 intro.
That's
so much fun. Katusha rockets shooting across the screen, getting ready for some Kotu action. So, man, how you doing this fine Sunday evening?
I'm fine. I have nothing to do now.
Yeah, you look good, man. You look like you're about to get married or something.
Yeah,
black and white.
I borrowed this from Village Elder, so you know.
from the Village Elder.
Paid him $2.
And it fit. Only $2. It's a bargain. What's up, chat? What's up, guys? Rogers is out there. Jezelyn, your opponent in the last contender bout, is in the chat. Zarek Pony. Hi, guys. That's the man. That's the man right there, the winner. And you're rocking the Alienware gear, right? I mean, is this part of the peripheral pack? Your headset, is that Alienware?
Yeah, that's right.
Can you like stick your ear into the camera so we can see like a logo or something?
I don't know if there is any. No.
No logos? At the top. There it is. Alienware rock and roll. Okay, product placement. I don't know if anybody from Alienware is watching. Probably not, but maybe they'll appreciate that. This will go on YouTube later. And you got the mouse too?
Yeah. There it is.
There it is. All right. Straight from San Francisco all the way to Poland. So what was the drama with your address? Or not that there was drama, but I mean, I asked you for your address and you had some like weird response.
It's just
Please
they
explain.
called me that I have to pay some taxes or something, and I have no idea what to do about it.
Well, that's normal. I mean, import taxes. When you're getting a box full of like technology gear, you're actually really lucky that you didn't have to pay huge taxes on it.
Yeah,
so,
I know.
That's cool. I'm glad that you were able to receive those prizes, and the cash money is literally right around the corner. I promise you, we're so close to getting it all done. Sorry it's taking so many months, but you will have it very, very shortly. Hopefully, like by the end of next week.
Finally.
Yeah. So you can spend that G. That's a G, man. Over a grand, $1,005 for season 5. Before we get into talking about season 5 and your amazing run through the entire thing, you probably played more games than anybody else in that season. First, maybe just introduce yourself a bit to the Company of Heroes community. Like, who is? First of all, how do you pronounce your first name? Your full first name?
Bartłomiej. That's how it's spelled in Polish.
Bartolome. Did I get it?
Yeah, but nearly close.
Say it again.
Bartłomiej.
Oh my God! You got to roll the R, and then there's just weird syllables after that. Bartolome.
Close. Jason,
Close. Barton is a lot easier, hence your nickname,
Yeah,
of course.
it's easier.
All right.
Even if I met people in internet, I introduce myself as Barton, not my real name.
Right on. Like when you're meeting girls on chat roulette
For example.
with the penis hands.
Yeah, I had a texture penis once.
A what kind?
How is it called? Texture?
Texture?
No, plastic. Sorry, plastic. Plastic
Okay,
penis in my
off
hand.
topic. Locked.
Yeah.
Okay. So, Barton, how long have you been playing Company of Heroes franchise games?
I don't know, I started when the opposing fronts got released, and I won Company of Heroes in PC Magazine. That's how it started.
So you didn't actually buy Company of Heroes, you won it in PC Magazine. But how did you win it exactly? Did it just come in the magazine, or what do you mean you won
I don't know. It's just my brother sent some message to them, and one day I received 5 games and Company of Heroes 2.
All right. Well, I mean, as an organizer and event promoter, I can thank PC Magazine for bringing you to the scene, because you've been a powerful force on the scene for, I guess, OF. That was what, 2007 maybe? So
Yeah, something
that's
like
almost
that.
7 years. And how old are you, if you don't mind me asking?
20.
Were you playing Company of Heroes when you were 13 years old?
I think so.
Really?
Yeah.
Because I remember fighting Exit guys, like, way from the beginning. Like, I would do 2v2s with Linsky, the composer of this song that you can hear in the background, and all of the SNF music. And Linsky and I would be on, like, Vire River Valley fighting 2 guys from Exit Clan that would lag like crazy. And we'd get so mad because they totally knew how to exploit it, you know, like throw grenades and stuff. And we were like, Polish internet laggers. We were all mad. But, yeah, so I'm pronouncing the clan name wrong, first of all, right?
Yeah. It's not Exit, it's XZT.
Exit-y?
Yeah, that's
Well,
right.
what's the E part?
I don't know.
Well,
It's
X
just
is a
XZT.
word. What's the E at the end for?
I don't know, really.
So is Exity still functioning?
I don't even know. I'm not looking at the forums of the clan. I don't know.
You're a co-expert now, or
Part of.
I've never really seen you as like a claned up kind of guy. I don't know. You seem to be an independent, but you've I don't know. You were with Exit for a long time. Exity, sorry, I'll never get that because I've always called him Exit, and I probably always will. But man, starting at such a young age, it's no wonder that you've amassed quite a bit of skill and quite a deep Company of Heroes playbook. So, did you play other RTSs as well when you were like coming out of like kindergarten?
Not really. Well, I played Warcraft series, and I think that's all. Then I started playing Company of Heroes. As you know, I was first comp stomps with my brother. Then I jumped to auto matches, and that's how it started.
You have an older brother or younger? Or?
He's older by 7 years.
But I mean, would we recognize his nickname in game, or not?
Not really. He's not pro gamer.
But you. Excuse me. But you are.
Yeah,
you are now.
I am.
Right?
Yep.
You're gonna throw the biggest party your town has ever seen, right? So where are you from exactly in Poland?
From village, Bartoszów, located near Lignitz, near German border. I don't know how to explain it better.
We got to meet up sometime. But wait, so the name of your village starts with Bardo? I mean, are you named after your village? You're
Not really. The German name for the village is Bartsdorf, and in Polish we say Bartoszów.
Okay. All right. Well, I still think we should meet at the King Jesus statue.
Yeah.
We're gonna do that, right? This
Vacation.
summer, when it gets warm, I'm gonna take my son on a bike tour, and we're gonna meet at the King Jesus, because that's literally right between us. It would be like an hour trip for each of us. I think it would be pretty easy, but that would be fun. I'm totally game for that. I'm not just talking smack. I would
Alright.
definitely do that. That would be a lot of fun. So outside of Company of Heroes, like who is Barton? What are you doing? Are you studying? Do you know what you might want to do when you grow up? Sorry, I gotta stop with the youth thing. But it's just weird because I've known you for a long time, and I never knew how young you were until just recently. Like, you know, so you're very mature for your age, and you know, like in pictures and stuff, I don't think anybody would ever guess that you're only 20 because just the fact that I've been playing Ko with you for 7 years, I didn't think that was possible. All right, so I'm off my trip. I'll get over it. But like, what are you studying in school?
I'm studying automatic and robotics. I think that's how it's called. And
Nice.
Breslau. And it's first year, second semester.
So
not bad.
Are you doing like programming or electronics, like wiring and soldering?
Mostly electronics.
Really? That's
Yeah.
what I do too. I mean, outside of this stuff.
Good job.
I do like microcontroller work with Arduino for artists and soldering up transistors and stuff. I compose the circuits. So we probably did. Have you ever worked with a 555 chip, little timer chip?
Not really.
But you know what it is?
Nope.
Well, what chips are you?
I'm on second semester, so I don't know much stuff about this. Only some basics.
What, like transistors, resistors, capacitors?
Okay. I heard about those things.
Okay, cool. All right. Well, I wish you the best with that. Let's see. Let's talk a little bit. Ipkai and I mentioned earlier that you were in every single qualifying tournament, not only of Sunday Night Fight Season 5, but of Sunday Night Fight Season 4.
Yeah, I know.
You've fought some of the tough asses in Season 4, like Guderian and Aliash Fireball. What is your memory of that season, the last one on the original Company of Heroes?
Not very much. I don't remember those games. I know that I probably failed playing with Aljas, also known as Fireball, but
Yeah.
I don't remember the rest of the games.
Well-
I don't remember game with Marines or Guderian.
Or Lucky Strike? He put you out of one of them.
Mm.
So you've played so much COH that it's all like a blur, right? But maybe you'll remember more specifically some of the games from Season 5. I'm just going to throw up the brackets real quick on the stream. So this is the complete final brackets of Sunday Night Fight Season 5. And you can see, if you look real closely, that BartonPL played in every single qualifying tournament. The first quali tournament, you lost to Andy's Rippin, who went on to win that contender bout. And you went on to face him again in the semifinals. In the second quali tournament, let's see, how far did you go? You played against Daniel D, beat him 2-1, and then made it to the show. And you were on against OMG Pop, who was kind of your nemesis. You lost to OMG Pop 2-0. Do you remember that one?
Yeah, I remember.
What do you remember about it?
T34, 85 spam, grand spam, half track, flame half track, and that's all. That's his playstyle.
Yeah, that's what he would make. I remember some of those M3s all flamered up, chasing units down and annihilating them. Okay, and then let's see. In the third quali tournament, you're at the very bottom. You fought Siberian and took him out 2-0, and then you came up against DevM and you beat him 2-1 on the Sunday Night Fight show. Do you remember that series against DevM?
Nah, not really.
No?
I remember only top games, which was Andy and OMG Pop in finals.
All right. Well, after that, you went on to fight OMG Pop again in contender bout number 3, and that one was 3-1. That was pretty intense because that was a contender bout, best of 5. It was just the same stuff from OMG Pop, right?
Yeah, I remember the last game from this series where I had like 3 tigers and he had like 8 or 7 T34s.
Oh yeah,
and
was that game? Oh,
anything to him.
I remember that very well. The 3 tigers versus the 8 T-34-85s. Yeah, and it was on Longoskaya, and your tigers were sort of backed into the lower right-hand corner, and his like armor train of T-34-85s came streaming across the center. Yeah, I remember that. And I think he didn't even need to pop mark target. He just had enough mass there. But you kept fighting him though. You kept surviving by tooth and nail. And I remember kind of pulling for you to kind of get out of that because I wanted to see an ace game, of course. But yeah, that was pretty crazy. And then so we came to the fourth and final quali tournament. That's in the bottom left of the screen. And this is the one where I guess you were the 1 seed because you had done so well in all the other ones. And a lot of the other players. Oh, look at that! You put out Ipkai in round 3. That's cool. What's up, Ipkai? Shout out to my co-caster Ipkai. You put out Ipkai in round 3, and then went put out Paradox, and then you came up against Helping Hands, and that was a game we actually cast on Sunday Night Fights Season 5, number 7, and Helping Hands, he won game 1 of that, right?
Yeah, he won as Germans. No, sorry, as Soviets. In the second game, I played as Soviets, and I beat him. He tried some crazy strat going left side on Samoski. And I did, if I remember well, PPSH conscripts and T-34s. Something like that.
I actually
Twice.
I have a highlight from that game that I'm going to show everybody now. If I can, I'm just queuing it up. Give me a second. Yeah, I really remember that game because you did this huge push, and it was on the left side of Samoski, so it wasn't an area of the map where, I mean, usually all the big fights in Samoski happen in the center, but this one happened up the left-hand side, and I'll never forget this one because I got pretty into calling it, and all right, let's see, am I at the right spot here? You look like you're too far. I'm like trying to move the screen around, but obviously I can't do that. What's going on? I don't think I'm in the right spot. Stupid YouTube. It goes to all sorts of crazy places. Hold on. Let me make sure I'm in the right place. All right,
Jason, you know what?
Yo.
Play a tutorial.
Yeah, I've never tried to show highlights midstream, so give me a break. Stupid YouTube, it goes to where I was last time Hold on a second. Okay, yeah, no, I am in the right spot. YouTube just had to refresh. Okay, so let me kill this, and let's try this, and let's watch a clip from Sunday Night Fights. This is Game 2, BartonPL versus Helping Hands. Here comes the Sturmer. Where's it going to go? Trying to follow these planes is quite difficult. I think the strafing run, will it have another round? Yes, it will. Bang, bang, here it comes. Oh, my goodness. It takes out the pack and takes the Grenadier squad down to 2 men. Now Barton's got some room for his tanks to push, and he sees it. He's pushing behind. Here comes all the Russian infantry. It's 4 concert squads, tons of vets, and 4 T-34s. He's pushing in and crush hands in position. This pack is totally out, and checkmate. He's trying to reset up. He's not a time to reset up, my friend. You are dead. And those T-34s are going to push in here. They're going to kill that command tank. They're after it. One of them gets fouled. He'll be slowed down a bit. Look at Barton's infantry punching in. What an attack. He's going to try to take out these retreating units. Look at the T-34's chase. He wants to do as much damage as he can. There's a Gren squad that goes down. What a fantastic attack from Barton. We could smell it coming, and he hit hard, man. When that strafe, that last run of the strafe, took out the pack and opened the door for these T-34s, and they're rushing in. Let's see them finish off this command tank. There it is. There's the kill, and suddenly Hansen's army has been cleared from the field of Samoski. All right, that was that's when you kind of turned the tide. And you went on to win that game number 2, and then in game 3, you managed to close out the series. And I mean, for you, everything was on the line because that was your last chance. You know, that was the 4th contender bout. Had you lost that game, you would have been out, and it would have been a whole different Sunday Night Fights because we would have seen Helping Hands in the last.
Yeah,
bout.
you know, Hans could win the SNF. I didn't want that.
Oh, you and Hans have a history. I forgot because there was that whole thing with ESL and him getting you banned, right? Were you banned?
Yeah, not banned, but I was suspended from ESL, something like that. And of course, later I was banned from Relic servers.
All right, so you guys had history. So, but since then, it's been kind of patched up, right? I mean, you guys are cool now, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Easy to say after you were able to surpass him in that game. It's easy to be gracious as the winner. And so that put you through. I watched that clip, and sometimes in KO2 when you get these massive attacks and everything pushes forward and all the parts of the machine are all clicking at once, it's really thrilling. That's when the game is at its best. You get these incredibly thrilling moments. Everything's going down, and that was a decisive. That was like a haymaker punch, to use boxing terms. Like you set him up with the strafe, right? That was the left jab, and then you just bam, dropped him with the hook as everything came in. Once that first pack was down, all the T-34s came in, and then all your conscripts came in. That was pretty intense. Good stuff. Let's just show the brackets once more as we can follow your run through Sunday Night Fights Season 5. So after that, you fought against Jeslyn. That was one that I was away for. I was in Los Angeles, and I wasn't able to cast from out there. Tell us a little bit about fighting Jeslyn in that contender bout.
Well, Jeslyn's strat as Soviets and Germans was the same. He's doing some conscript spam as Soviets, as conscript spam into some AT guns, and then IS-2 or KV-8s. While as Germans, he was always doing grand spam and then Tigers call in.
So this was
that's
kind
how
of like
he was doing all the games.
This was the birth of Jeslyn, though, because I don't think any of us really knew who he was until he fought you in that contender bout. And since then, like, he put his name on the scene, and it's never been erased ever since. I mean, he's been like he's top of both ladders right now, I think. I mean, have you fought him on ladder recently? I mean, I know you haven't been playing as much as you did when you were training for SNF, but he's kind of like he's like the king of KO2 right now.
Yeah, he got the first ladder as Germans and Soviets, but if I remember well, we played some ranked games, and we are 50-50 win-lose ratio.
So maybe if there was an SNF6, he would want a rematch against you. Okay, so you surpassed him, you 3-0'd him, and that earned you the spot to fight against Andy is Rippin in the first semifinal. And so that was a best of 5. That was in January. After all the breaks and everything, we came back. And the thing about that match is that Andy is Rippin had been, like he won in the first contender bout, so he hadn't played in like 2 months. And you said that Game 2 from that match was really intense, and it was that one on Kharkov too? I can't remember how the rotation went.
It was on long grass.
Okay, and you mentioned like huge tank battles.
Yeah, I had a Panthers. He had T-34s, and I remember he raged a lot because of T-34s.
So you were able to beat his Panthers. He had multiple Panthers, didn't he? He had like 2 Panthers.
I beat his T-34s, and he blamed
you
them
had the Panthers
because they couldn't penetrate Panthers.
Oh. Well, was he flanking with them and getting around behind you and stuff?
No, frontal attack.
Trying to fight you head on?
Yeah.
Okay. And so that was Game 3. And then so you were up. So after you won Game 3, you were up 2-1. And then we go to Kharkov. And then we have this crazy game, which I have a highlight from. Let me just try to key it up. Do you remember playing Wehrmacht on Road to Kharkov against Andy's Rippin?
Of course. I remember how he melted my tanks with KV-8s.
Melted your tanks? You mean melted your infantry?
Infantry and tanks.
He didn't melt any of your tanks.
I know, it's a joke, Jason. Relax.
Oh, I didn't get it. Kappa. Sorry, I mean, you got to...
MV game.
Yeah, right. I will expect to see nice emoticons. Okay, well, I have a highlight from that match where he melted your tanks. See, I'm in on it now. I'm in on the joke. So, so let's show that, because that was a pretty amazing moment from Sunday Night Fights that I don't think anybody will forget. So let's look at that clip.
Is a second KV-8 on the field.
All right, and he's got them both selected with flames. Barton's doing more with the SDKFZ than Andy is able to do with his KB8. YouTube buffering for the win. Oh man!
There is a very hard situation for if Andy
oh
gets a
man!
good charge.
Barton's got to get
Just
those
kill
infantry
him.
out of there. Barton has got to get those infantry out of there. They're running forward. It looks like they're trying to Faust.
Let's see if they're like energy god. Oh,
They got a crit. They got an engine damage. The Flammenwerfer, Barton's micro on the Flammenwerfer has just been crazy. He threw a bundled nade, and now he's burning the Zis gun. If he can take that down, he's going to push in with his P4. The Zis is trying to retreat. It's getting so intense. Wow, the KBA is really low health. The Zis is clear. This is a star, this double vent. Half track. And
why is he not switching guns?
I don't know. Why doesn't Andy switch? He remans the Zis with engineers. One KV8 is killed. Oh, the engineers are cleared. The other P4 is so low. Why doesn't he switch guns? I don't understand. Does he not know that the thing has another gun? What the hell's going on? He could have easily killed the P4 with the other gun. And now the P4 escapes? What the heck? Andy.
Okay, I'm shocked.
I'm totally shocked. What are you doing, bro? Okay, that was
what's happening?
that was it. And Marcus and I, did you? I mean, you guys were in the same clan, right? You were both in co-experts, so that was kind of like a team
that's
kill.
right.
Did you talk to him after the match about that moment?
Yeah, I asked him why he never switched guns on KV8. He said that they're shit, they can't kill even a Panther 4. But in my opinion, my Panther 4 had like no health.
Nothing.
One shot and it's dead. Yeah. And it was strange, in my opinion.
and the Flammenwerfer too got down to super low health. And, you know, like if he had switched earlier, like once the infantry's gone, there's just no reason to flame anything. Like flames against Flammenwerfer and P4 does nothing. So it's like a no-brainer. Obviously, you switch the guns. And then if he could have killed the Flammenwerfer, then the AT gun might have survived a little longer. If the AT gun survives a little longer, then the P4 is surely dead. I mean, that fight like hinged on, you know, just like on a thread. And, you know, it could have gone either way so easily. And me and Marcus just couldn't believe it. And so after that, we got these wonderful trending fan arts submitted about torching tanks with how to play the KV8. Yeah, good stuff. And so that game allowed you to close out that contender bout and get your berth into the finals. And so you were in the finals first, and you were waiting for OMG Pop and Von Ivan. Did you watch their semifinal bout?
Yeah, I watched. And I blame Ivan for sucking at third and, I don't remember, third and fourth game?
Yeah.
Something
Because he
like
was
that.
up. He was
That
up
cost
2
him
to.
the championship, probably.
He was up 2-1, right? Or
Yeah.
was he up 2-0 even? He was up by a lot. It was either 2-1 or 2-0, and Pop somehow came back and won the last 2 games, maybe even 3 in a row. So that was Von Ivan's collapse. But did you have a preference as to who you wanted to face, Ivan or Pop?
I wanted to face Ivan because I hoped for co-experts finals.
Yeah. Okay, you guys being in the same clan, so you wanted to keep it all co-experts. Okay, well, but also, I mean, Pop was kind of your nemesis because he had already beaten you twice early in the season. So, like for us fight fans, it was pretty cool to see like the grand finale, like the third rematch, SNF Barton versus BartonPL versus OMG Pop. And I have the fight card for that one. Here's the fight card before the finals, the best of 5. So that was January 26th. Barton and Pop for quite a significant difference between first prize and second prize. I'm really glad actually, Barton, for you that you won the Alienware Portable. I think it's really cool that it enables you now to be doing this webcam interview with your prize. That's so cool that you're like putting it directly to use. And you're welcome to come.
BFF.
Yeah, no problem. You're welcome to come visit me in Berlin anytime, and you should bring it because then we could play like 2v2. I can play on my machine. You could set up your portable next to me. So anytime you want to visit Berlin, you're welcome to come chill with me. Marcus was just here, my co-host for season 5. Marcus was just in town with his girlfriend for 2 or 3 days. They had a great time. I'm a good host. We'll rent bikes. I'll show you around. We'll go to the Reichstag. We'll see the
Yeah, Reichstag. I wanted to see that.
we'll see the T-34s that are at the Tiergarten. I took Marcus out to Treptow Park to see the Soviet Memorial where 25,000 Soviet soldiers are buried, and they have these huge sculptures there of there's this amazing 30-foot tall bronze sculpture. So you guys have King Jesus in Poland. We have the Soviet conscript rescuing a baby in one hand and crushing the swastika in the other hand with a broadsword. This is Stalin's memorial to World War II that they made in the 50s. And the Soviet conscript is rescuing a baby in one hand and crushing a swastika with a broadsword in the other hand. It's a crazy sculpture. You got to come see it.
You know what? King Jesus is still better.
Is it? Well, I don't know. I haven't seen that one yet. But that one's much taller, that's for sure. That's like the tallest Jesus statue in the world, right?
Yeah, that's what I read about it.
I mean, it's pretty new. You know, you see him building it. It's all like concrete and rebar and stuff. They're putting his head on. Yeah, I want to see it, definitely. So we got 2 trips. I got to visit that in Poland. You got to come to Berlin. All right, so finals, main event, BartonPL versus OMG Pop. It got weird right from the vetoes. I mean, Barton, what the hell, man?
About what?
The vetoes. Wait, what the hell was that? What were you trying to troll me? Seriously, or was that a tactic? Because you vetoed all the good maps.
Yeah, I don't remember. What maps did you play? I know Langres and...
Well, the final, of course, was on Langreskaya Winter. And I think 2 of the games were probably... Boy, I would really have to look it up. I mean, we could check on YouTube, but you played all weird maps. You vetoed both Samoskis, right?
Yeah.
And you vetoed like Langreskaya. No, I think you played Langreskaya Summer, and you started on Kharkov or something like that. It was very strange.
Oh, yeah, I know why. I heard that OMG Pop rarely played Kharkov and Langres maps. That's why I choose them. I know on Samoa he would beat me with Soviets and Germans, so I vetoed both of them.
Ah, all right. Well,
that's the
I
tactic.
thought you were just messing with me. Of course, my ego, right? I think it's all about me. But it turns out that it was just brilliant tactics from our champ, Barton. I mean, of course, that's what you do. If somebody's strong on a map, you don't let them play on it. It doesn't even matter how good you are at the map. If you know they're really good at it, don't let them play on it. So it's pretty cool that you were able to put the veto system to work for you. But, I mean, all of us in staff, the people behind the scenes, when we saw the map list, we were like, what? What? Like Game 5 on a winter map? Like, we hadn't seen a winter map with blizzards during the entire competition. And somehow, like Game 5 was going to be, if it went that far, was going to be on a winter map. So we were all kind of shocked. But, yeah, that was pretty smart. And that was a tough fight. How did the first 4 games go, in your opinion? Do you remember them?
I remember I played against Maxim Spam once, and the last one where I killed T-34 with a pack. Luckily, I don't know how.
Yeah, okay, well that's Game 5, and I actually have that clip, so let me work on pulling that up. Maybe you could set it up for us. How had the game gone until that point? Wehrmacht had won 4 times in a row, and I guess you must have had the VP lead, so you picked Wehrmacht for Game 5, is that right?
Yep. I remember in Kolodny, Winter probably, I lost the game, but I down, how's it called?
You got his VPs down.
Yeah, VPs down to like 50 or 40, something like that, and that was the decider for the last faction choose.
All right, so that's tournament experience, really paying attention to the VPs and how much is left, and even like fighting in a lost game just to get those extra couple of ticks off to get faction choice. So you managed to get choice, and let me just set it up. OMG Pop had a very good opening as Soviets, and he had a lot of map control, and you were kind of forced into this pocket in the center, and you just gotten your half track out, and you'd moved in, and you'd cut him off. And so your cutoff move was like the first time where you were really showing some strength, because he had been all over you for most of the game. And so you'd made the cutoff move, you'd cut him off, and then his first T-34 hit the field, and that's what we're going to watch now. All right, here's the clip.
Well,
Here it comes!
T-34 is going to be out. Blizzard's about to hit, so we'll see what impact that has on this potential spearhead that he's going to do.
Oh, this is such a crucial moment! Here comes the
Molotovs or
T-34.
ATV.
Barton is not prepared at all. He does have a pack, though, and it's just coming out. The T-34 shows its face.
Whoa.
He gets
For
close.
sure.
Is he going to get the Faust? Oh, he's going to get the Faust.
Did he fire the Faust? Because I didn't see any animation. No, here it comes, and the pack already does half damage. Uh-oh, this could be a tragedy for Pop.
Yeah, it could
This could be a tragedy. If he loses that first T-34, he might be in trouble.
Blizzard will keep.
The pack
down a
is
little bit.
targeting. The pack targets and kills the first T-34. Somehow the
It goes
Flammenwerfer
foul.
survives. I cannot believe it. What is Barton? That's it. That's it. That's
Oh my
it.
god.
Oh, Pop.
That could be huge for the game right now.
Oh, boy. Yeah,
Wow.
the game is over, my friend.
Already?
That's
Oh,
it.
Wow, that was definitely not the end of that match. I am a little bit disappointed.
Oh, Pop, man, we
Whoa.
saw this. We saw this in tournaments that we held months and months and months
Fatigue,
ago.
man.
We saw
It's
Pop
fatigue.
throw in the towel perhaps too early. We know that he has the capacity to do this. I remember Sefa giving him a lot of grief for it after like the Langerskaya tournament.
Oh, come on. Rage
oh my
quit.
goodness! I mean,
You know
how
what it
much?
is? It's not a rage quit. It's fatigue, man. I think he's played 5 games. He's tired, and he's just. It's part of the game. It's this mental game, and I'm really surprised to see that. Really surprised.
That is a killer. That is it. Well, we're a bit shocked. I'm going to run the Axis wins for the 5th time in a row, and we'll be right back to wrap up this season. Stick with us. All right, Peter's mic breathing in, heavy breathing. Wah! That was Peter Cumsey, of
said-
course, the balance
Jason?
designer. Yeah.
Who said that it wasn't a rage quit? That he was tired?
Oh, that was Peter Cumsey, of course, from Relic. You don't recognize
Ro-
his voice?
Yeah, not really.
Yeah, he was co-casting that game with Marcus and I. I think he gave Pop an easy way out. It's Canadian countryman, so maybe he gave him a way out. But yeah, it was a rage quit, right? Pretty much.
Yeah.
He was ticked. That was a hell of a shot, though. I mean, I thought maybe you had fired into the fog of war with attack ground, but you told me later that I guess you had Viz from the half track.
I just placed it there, and he fired. I don't know why I was ready to use attack ground, but luckily I killed before he killed my half track.
Yeah, your half track was out there running for cover. That was the moment. That was the defining moment. And so how did it feel when you saw playback over?
I don't know. I wasn't thinking about this during games, and when it all finished, I realized that I won.
Yeah.
So first I shared with my family,
Nice. That's
and
awesome.
then I don't know what happened later, but I know I felt really good.
That is sweet. So what'd you do? You ran into the kitchen and say, "I just won $2,500 or what?"
Yeah, something like that.
And your mom said, "Good job, honey," and patted you on the head. Was your brother around?
Yeah,
That's-
I told him the first good news.
Cool.
I told him that I will give him the keyboard,
Oh,
and he said, "Yuppie."
nice. So you immediately sharing with the family. I love it. But you always had to play on his PC, didn't you? Or
Yeah,
okay.
that's right.
So now you've got your own. Excellent. And do you have any plans for when you finally get the cash? Do you have any plans for what you might spend it on?
I might go to Berlin.
Hey, that would be really cool. We could drink
No,
pilsners and just get
I'm just
wasted.
kidding.
No, you should. You should. Why
Not
not,
now.
man? Travel, dude. Travel's the best way to spend money, I think.
Maybe on vacations when I
Yeah.
get some job and get some more cash. But not
Yeah.
right now.
Well, on behalf of everybody at Kotu.org, and I guess I can speak for Alienware and Relic as well, congratulations. You definitely earned it.
Thanks, Jason, BFF.
You keep calling me that, people think it was rigged, but it wasn't. Pop was a great competitor, and I love that you guys took it to the 5th and final game. Yeah, good stuff. All right, so that was Sunday Night Fight Season 5. You are now the champ. Let me just show the belt here. I have it. This is Barton. This is the news post. Here he is posing with the Alienware gaming computer. That's the Alienware 17. And there's the SNF5 belt. Will be forever yours, Barton. Some nice artwork. I think that's by Tengen. He's one of our new artists at Kotu.org. Yeah, Tengen has created this image of you doing the fist pump. Rah! Hoorah! Wearing the belt, and you're in your orange shirt. I have an orange suit that I bought in Italy when I was drunk one night. No, I don't have it. Like, for some reason in the 80s, maybe that might have been cool, but I don't. No, I'm just kidding. It was the 90s. But I almost wore my orange suit. If I could find it, I would put it on. Maybe later tonight. But anyway, here's the computer you got, and so the keyboard went to your brother.
Yep.
Nice. And here were the other placers. Just mention each of them. Second place was OMG Pop. He got $800 and the peripherals pack. Third and fourth was shared by Andy's Rippin and Von Ivan. They both got $400 and the TAC X computer mouse. And then fifth and sixth was shared by Holy Hammer and Jezelin. They will receive $150 each. So that's it. Sunday Night Fight Season 5 is now officially wrapped up. Do you think there will be a Season 6, Barton?
I don't know. You tell me.
I don't know either. That's the sad thing. I don't know either. Let's talk a little bit about Company of Heroes 2. What was your impression when it first got released last summer of last year?
I was surprised because the game changed dramatically. I know that vaulting was a good idea for Coke 2.
Yeah.
I like the capping sectors,
Mm-hmm.
new capping sectors, but I dislike the faction design and the balance overall. I remember
what in particular?
What?
What about it? What about the design in particular?
For example, I don't like how they showed Soviets as their main infantry are some conscripts instead of some rifle squads. Normal rifle squad like the US had, or grants like Germans.
Mm-hmm.
And then Soviets get the guards as a light and they are only calling. I don't like also how tanks were made for Soviets. It's like the early stage tanks are in tiers and only better tanks are in Colin, while Germans had better stuff in tiers and same stuff in Collins like Tigers or Elephants. And they had Panthers and better Panzer IV versions in tiers.
Mm-hmm.
And Stuks also.
And but you stuck with it, and you played through SNF4, and let's see, like throughout the SNF matches, what do you think what was your impression of the competitiveness of the games? Like, I think it was only SNF was only on 1 or 2 patches because they tried not to patch too much during the season.
Yep.
But like, what was your impression of the state of Code 2 during SNF Season 5?
I think it was pretty good, but I dislike how fast you can get Flamme tracks or T70. It was a game changer in most of the cases.
Mm-hmm. Like the Flammenwerfer was incredibly strong. It has
Yeah.
been nerfed since, but like during SNF5, it could just, and also it just waste retreating squads, right? Just annihilate them so quickly. So, but tell me about. I mean, what do you like about KOTU? I mean, it is a new game. It is different from the original Company of Heroes. And what are some of the things that you dig about it? I mean, you've been playing it all this time. You've devoted a lot of time to it. You've stuck with it. So, why? Like, what are the things you like the best?
I don't know. I think that it's just Company of Heroes. That's why it keeps me playing it. I can't tell you why I like this right now, because now I'm not playing it for a week, and I'm probably not gonna play it again. Why I play it earlier, I don't know. It's just Company of Heroes.
Were you a World War II enthusiast? I mean, were you interested in the period? Like the context of the war?
You know, I played most of the World War II games. That's why I love it.
Mm-hmm. Wow, this segment of the show is going really well. I guess I'm not leading it very well. I'm kind of afraid of what you're going to say, and I kind of want to wrap up on a good note. But, yeah. Okay, I don't know. Let me just, we used to always do interviews after the original Company of Heroes tournaments with sort of like a quick fire bunch of questions that just aren't related to the game at all. As a kind of non sequitur.
Please don't tell me you take questions from Akosi. These were totally retarded.
But he did so many questions. Here, just one from Akosi, okay? All right.
All right.
No, we'll do the two that I quoted on the thread. All right. First of all, have you got a secret talent?
I really don't know that.
Come on, tell us something that you're good at that we don't know about you.
I'm SNF5 champion.
Okay, we know that. It's got to be something we don't know. Come on.
I don't know, really. Hard to say.
And you can't say trolling because we know you're good at trolling.
Yeah.
Okay, that question out the window. All right, what's the worst fear you have in life? That's from Makosi.
That. I don't know. Can you ask some more stupid questions?
Oh, come on. Are you afraid of spiders? Are you afraid of falling off a cliff? Or are you afraid, of a car crash? You're not afraid of anything? You're like Superman?
I'm mostly afraid that Relic will ban me again.
Oh, okay. I like it. Good answer. Ding, ding. You get points for that one. I can ring the bells. All right. Okay, so now more old style, quick fire. What's your favorite food?
Soaps. Mostly soaps.
Soap?
Yep.
Your mom makes you eat soap. For dirty
That's
talk.
right.
Your favorite food is soap. Okay, you win, dude. Okay, what's your favorite alcoholic drink?
Vodka.
Vodka!
Vodka in glasses.
Oh, Baytex told me to congratulate you on being champion and say the most respectful thing he could think to call you was kurva.
Kurva. Say it, Jason. Oh, say it. Kurva.
Kurva. You're my
Again.
kurva. No, I know I'm being, no, I'm not going to say it again because I know I'm being really crass and that's a really bad word. Okay, favorite movie?
Lord of the Rings.
Okay, favorite World War II movie?
It's a mini-series and it's called Pacific.
You really? Oh,
Yeah.
You like the Pacific? I didn't like
Yeah.
it. I thought it was too melodramatic and.
I like
that
Band of Brothers, but
Yeah, I
Pacific
like Band of
was
Brothers
more
too.
I think that Pacific was more about warfare than some telling stories.
I think Pacific was just all over the place. Anyway, but we've already had discussions about that. I'm sure Roger's got my back on that one. But they might make another miniseries about that same group, Spielberg and Hanks. They're gonna do something about the airmen, right? About the bombermen. I think that might be coming soon. Okay, just two more. Favorite living actor.
I don't know many actors. and I don't have my favorite one.
Come on, and you know, modern. We're feminists, so actor could be man or woman. So any living actor, male or female. Come on, anybody. Who's your favorite?
I won't tell you.
What?
Nope.
Do you have any pets?
I had 4 dogs.
You had. They're
Yeah.
not anymore.
No, they're gone. Sadly, they died.
Okay. This is an awesome interview, brah. Okay. What is MV game?
You don't know?
No,
It's a troll
I
face.
don't. No, it's not. Troll face is that really?
It's a man versus game or something like that, but I don't know why it's banned on chat right here.
Because of you.
Why?
Because you spam it.
Everyone spam it.
No, you. I think you were the reason. No, but how did that happen? Who knows? All right. Well, MV game. I asked you once what the hell MV game was, and you just said all it means is trolling. Right? Just means trolling.
Yeah.
So whenever anybody types la 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 and then they throw an MV game face at the end, that just means that they might not be serious and they're probably trolling you. Is that right?
Yeah.
But the problem is, you and your clanmates, co-experts, you like to type it after every single thing you say.
I know.
So you don't ever talk serious. So all you ever say is trolling. So you never. It's like opposite world. Everything you actually say, it's the opposite or not. Because sometimes you actually mean what you say. It's very confusing. I get confused by the spam after everything. Because then it means nothing. Everything. Nothing. Yin. Yang. And kappa means sad face, right? But that's after sushi.
Yeah.
I got sushi
I don't
waiting
know
for
what
me tonight,
kappa
boy.
means, but
It's a kind of
think
sushi, I
it's pretty
believe.
funny.
It's kind of fish. But for some reason, it's sad face now. Sad face used to be like TT. Anyway, all right. Emoticons. You can get SNF Barton on Sunday Night Fights for the cheap price of $4.99. $4.99. I gotta throw one in the chat. Look at the little Barton's face. Look at that. For $4.99, you could type Barton's face after every single thing you say, and that will definitely mean trolling, right? All right, Barton. This is going on YouTube forever and ever. This is the last time we'll see this border and Sunday Night Fights Season 5. Anything about it? Do you have any shout-outs?
Not really.
Now come the fuck on! Excuse my French, but come on, man. List everybody you've ever known. You know, like at the Oscars, thanks. My mom, my producer, my brother, my keyboard, my mouse, my cat. And just go. Come on, go.
Okay, first of all, shout out to Imperial Dane, my favorite caster.
Oh my god. You're just trolling me, right? You're trolling me,
Maybe.
right? You're such a this guy.
Okay,
All right, go ahead. Sorry to interrupt. Go ahead.
shout out to Baytex, who's the best teammate.
Right on. Who's that off screen? Does that person want to come in the camera and say hello?
No, it was my father.
Get him in here.
No, he
Come
don't
on.
know English.
How do
No,
you say
that's
dad?
it.
How do you say dad in Polish?
Tata.
Dada. Come here. Come on. Get him in here. Get him, say
Nah.
hi. Come on. Be a nice way to end the show. Come, just try it. Shout at him. Come on. Just-
No, I'm not gonna do that.
Oh my god. All right. Okay. Shout outs. You must have more than just those two. Imperial Dane and Baydex.
Shout out to Helping Hands, my old little friend. Is it good?
Yeah, that was good. I like the little pejorative. You called him my old little friend. You made him pejorative. That was very insulting. Nice. Okay, carry on.
Okay, no, what? Shout out to my family, to my mother, father, my brother, my friends. Shout out to, I don't know, to Jesus. Can it be to Jesus?
Oh yeah, it can be. I don't know if you mean Jezelyn or Jesus Christ.
Jesus. Jesus. Not. Shout out to Jezelyn.
Okay. Both. Jesus and both Jesuses. Is the plural of Jesus Jesus? Jesuses? Okay, one more. Make it a good one.
I don't know. Shout out to you, Jason.
Hey! give you a webcam hug. Webcam hug.
Can it be?
All right, webcam hug. Congratulations to BartonPL, our SNF5 champion. Enjoy the gear, and hope you come back to Ko2 soon. Love to see you stream, and it's always fun, even if it's just chat relay, whatever. Barton, thank you very much for hanging out with us tonight.
Hey, thanks.
And, yeah, we'll see you guys around. I hope you guys enjoyed it. We're going to go to the break. I'll be back with Ipkai after this to show you more games from the ESL Cup Finals. That'll be coming up next. All right, you guys. Peace out. BFF. BFF. Woo, woo. See you guys later.
See ya.